Ben, has it been good to have a good week's training under the lads' belts after last weekend?
Yeah, I think it was needed. I think a reset was needed. Disappointing week in the end after the high at the start of the week of the Notts County performance and result. And obviously disappointing that we didn't follow that up at Newport and even more so on Saturday against Morecambe. So I think we needed a reset. We've needed a full week on the training ground. Response has been really positive. It's been really good. But being honest, that the players have trained well pretty much all season. I'm not criticising training. We've just had some performances where we haven't shown up fully, and that's something for me to assess and identify why that happens and make sure that we're eradicating that, or at least reducing the times that it does happen. But there's been a real edge to training, and we've also had a couple players coming back in. So Tom Dallison has trained fully this week. Awura Edwards has part trained and then trained fully today. Kells has part trained this week as well, which has given the group a lift, and it's been nice to see those players back out there, and it adds to the competition moving forwards into these coming games. And
as a head coach, it obviously gives you a better selection headache than when they're not fit.
Yeah, listen, we want everyone fit and available, and I know it makes my job harder in some ways that you've got to leave players out of teams, leave players out of squads, which is the worst part of the job. But the ultimate thing is we want to be as competitive as possible. We want to win as many games as we can. So, we want a full, clean bill of health every week so that we've got the full squad to choose from. And players understand that there's disappointment on a personal level, but it's about the group. And I think that message is slowly and surely sinking in as we progress.
Yeah, and another difficult part of the job, I'd imagine, is the first session back here after Saturday, in terms of how much you talk about the mistakes and what went wrong, rather than, right, how do we get it right for next Saturday?
Yeah, I mean, for me, that's the part of the job that I enjoy. It was simple on me for Tuesday. We had a meeting straight away. The players actually had their own meeting after the game on Saturday, which we encouraged them to do and have a chat and discuss a few things. I don't know what was said. That was purely down to them. And coming in Tuesday, it was very simple. First meeting was this isn't acceptable in terms of some of the effort we put in, duels, 50-50s, challenges, and I will criticise players for that, but I wasn't criticising missed opportunities or anything like that. For me, you can criticise a lack of effort, you can criticise not applying yourself fully, but everything else we can improve and we can help players with. So it was a very clear message on that, and then it was, listen, we can talk and we can have words, and it's about action. It's about what we do on the training pitch, and it's about what we do on that pitch on Saturday. So that's what we're going to be judged on. That's what we need to put our energy into. It's been a good week, and we need to take that into the game on Saturday now.
And probably in a similar way to us, Forest Green are a side that probably feel they got a lot less points than maybe performances have deserved in this first quarter of the season. Yeah,
I'd agree. From what I've seen, I think they've had some really good performances and haven't taken the points that they've warranted in those games. You can see the quality in their squad and several players that have played at a really high level, and the experience they bring. They've also got some really talented young players there as well. So we won't underestimate them. They've got a good coach in David that's worked his way up in the game and knows what he's doing. So for me, it's about, let's take care of the controllables. Let's make sure that our intent is exactly where it should be. Let's make sure that our application is exactly where it should be. And I know that we've got the quality within the group and the ability within the group to go and win the game.
And a player will be coming into the side, of course, for a good reason for Owen Goodman being away on international duty, and a good reason for them as they're getting their chance now to show exactly what they can do, whether it be Sam or Tom Smith.
Yeah, first and foremost, I think great recognition for Owen. Fantastic that he went away previously, but now he's gone away to play, and feature in games for the under-20s. So I think wonderful for him, for his family, for us and his parent club. So we're really pleased with that recognition for Owen. As you say, it gives an opportunity to Tom and to Sam, who have both been outstanding all season, in terms of how they've trained, how they prepare and what they do. I think if we had the competition we've got in the goalkeeping department all the way through the team, we'd be in a great place. And I think even though they won't have played played the minutes they would want to play this season, they still had a really huge impact on the quality of training and the quality of our preparation every week because of how they perform on a daily basis out on the training pitch, and their conduct around the place, their professionalism. They're two really important members of the squad. So, one of them will come in and play on Saturday, and the other one will be on the bench ready to go if called upon. So, really pleased that we've got that to be able to fall back on.